Hello everyone, Green Raven here. Today you will hopefully get to see me play Stellar Impact. I got this game during the Steam summer sale at a ridiculously low price, and it's very interesting. It's one of these team-based kind of things. It's like League of Legends kind of thing in space, where you get like, each planet, you have a... it's too early in the morning, folks, I'm sorry. Each team gets an HQ, it sends out little ships, and then you get your hero ships to protect them and conquer other stuff. It's a pretty interesting game. Hope you can see. There's a number of ships. I'm just going to quickly show you what they're... also, they come in allies and axis forms. Yeah. Anyways, there's the Corvette. You can also customize these, by the way, to suit your liking. You get inventory, skills, all that. I'm just going to quickly show you what I currently have so far. Right, anyways. So this is the Corvette. It's a quick, sleek little ship. It's just meant for, like, hit and runs, kind of, this whole thing. I have Quantum Leap, which basically teleports to a different location. And it, if you upgrade it, it does damage. I have thrusters. Quantum Accelerator, which is basically thrusters, increases your speed. Cloaking, which is kind of obvious, makes you invisible. A missile, and then this is the ultimate move. This is the super move. Quantum Distortion. It teleports your ship anywhere on the battlefield. I have never actually used it because I never got high enough. As you can see, my experience with the ship is pretty low. I've never really got a chance to use it. I currently have a medal for my science officer, which makes me capture planets and stuff faster. And I also have a medal for my navigation officer, which reduces the time between your spawns, basically, 20%. The next ship is the Freight. As you can see, I have virtually no experience with this thing. This is supposed to be a kind of like a recon sort of ship. It's about as fast as the Corvette, and I have a radar, which is kind of obvious. I have a tracker for tracking enemy ships. I have a scanner also, which scans for invisible ships, and I have a targeter. And the special move, the ultimate move, my ultimate ability is I call Impulse, which removes the fog of war from the entire map. As I said, this is a recon type ship. As you can see, I have absolutely nothing, no goodies on this ship. This thing at least has medals and a weapon. No weapon. Okay, my bad. Yeah, so I have virtually no experience with this ship. Next up is the Destroyer. As the name might suggest, you just go out there and just pound the crap out of shit. I have pretty much all the offensive, all the offensive things. I have torpedoes, I have rockets, I have missiles, and I have a shield. And this particular ship's specialty is a fusion beam, which is it's a giant BFG, big fucking laser. It just whew. Also, I've never used it either. I do have a special cannon for the ship, which I got, which is kind of nice. I unlocked it for beating it. It increases the radius of the impact rate. It makes things explode, basically, which is nice. I do have a medal for my science officer, which increases... it makes all your skills one level better than they should be, which is nice. And I also have a medal for my gunner, which increases scatter projectile. Basically, it increases accuracy, basically. I have a decent amount of experience with this ship, considering I only played it for a little bit. Oopsie daisy, wrong thing. I meant to. Next up is the cruiser. Uh, the cruiser is it's kind of a all-terrain sort of ship. It's attacking. It's offensive, defensive kind of thing. Destroyer just specializes particularly in just offensive. I have backup generator, which gives you emergency shield power in case your shields actually go down. I have emergency repairs, which repairs your ship. Countermeasures, which it can destroy enemy missiles and like fighters and stuff within a certain radius. And I have a command field, which increases the abilities of all my teammates around me. And the special ability is Shield Overload, which makes the cruiser become invincible for 6 seconds. This is the only special ability that I actually used, ever. Like, since I played this game, I've only gotten to use one single special ability of all the ships, and this is the only ship I've ever actually gotten to use it with. I have a hull structure which adds 7% to ship structure. And my chief engineer has a metal which repairs. This is not, yeah, so my hulls automatically be repaired every time. Next, we have the Dreadnought. As you can see, the ships keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. The Dreadnought is it says it's a command ship, so but I kind of play it as a offensive. But as you can see, again, I have tiny little experience with this thing. I have no goodies equipped on it at all. Oh, goodies you get for beating the game. So, I have a command field, which, like with the previous ship I just showed you, increases the abilities of my of all my teammates around me. I have rockets, I have missiles, and I have a lock-on target feature. The special ability is, it's a bug, I don't know what it does, and I've never used it. Next, we have the science vessel. But this is the last of the normal ships. The science vessel is the first of the DLC ships you can purchase. Again, I got it during the Steam Summer Sale. Ultra cheap. It's like, and DLC is even cheaper than that. It's like 10 cents, if even that, Anyways, the science ship is an interesting ship. It's not particularly powerful. It's not direct. It plays inadvertently, like indirectly and stuff. It has a tractor beam, which holds enemies in place. It has a pulse wave, which pushes enemies away. Kind of good if you're getting swarmed by the creeps, minions, whatever you want to call them. Electronic warfare, which jams an enemy player's control and just makes them randomly move around the map. Although not that it's all that different from what people normally do. A stealth generator, which makes invisible, and the special ability of the science ship is a black hole. I have not used this one myself, folks, but I've actually seen it used in a match that I did. It basically is what you might think it is. Half the screen is covered in this giant purplish tornado thing, and all the enemy ships are just pulled into it and crunch, they just take continuous damage until they die. So I've played a little bit with the ship and I have a few goodies on it. I have a shield bonus. I have a thing that increases the firing rate of my ship. And my science officer has a super medal, or a better medal at least, hero's medal, which increases my reduces cost for upgrades, and it reveals stealth ships around me always. Normally, you need a skill to reveal ships, and it only lasts for a while. This will always reveal hidden ships, so that's nice. The next DLC ship is the artillery ship. If you take a look at here for a few seconds, you're about to see something special. There you go. Moonstone Cannon Fire. I wonder how many of you are going to get the reference. This ship basically has 2 modes. It has a normal mode and it has a cannon mode, which it does that. When you enter cannon mode, your ship locks into place. You can't move it at all. You can't turn. You can't do anything. Basically, you have to line up your target and fire. It's tricky to use. The skills I have is a gauss shell, which ignores shields and armor, just goes straight for the structure. I have a fusion shell, which I haven't actually used, but supposedly creates a miniature sun, which I think it's an area of effect kind of thing. Then I have frag shells, which also is an area of effect kind of thing. And I have emergency repairs, which repairs. The special ability, which I guess it increases accuracy. Again, I've never actually used any of the special abilities aside from the super shield of the destroyer or cruiser or whatever, one of those. I do, however, have a +3 range thingy, and my gunner has an accuracy medal. Then we have the support ship. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Then we have the support ship. Support ship, as you might imagine, isn't meant to be an offensive ship. It's purely defensive. It supports. Yeah, there we go. There's that bad boy. Yeah, it looks like a construction crane. Anywho, right. So, I have a repair outpost, which repairs things. A defensive turret that attacks stuff. Quantum beacon. This is an interesting, folks. Thing. It creates a teleporter on the map, and your teammates can jump to it. So, yeah. I also have an emergency shield, and the special ability is a super turret. I do have an armor upgrade, which increases regeneration and the actual armor, and I have a ship damage mod. And now we come to the carrier, which is the last of the DLC. Yeah, and then goes back to Corvette. The carrier, as you can imagine, it's a ship that launches fighters. Fighters are a teeny tiny little thing, which they're basically kind of like what the HQ sends out. The HQ sends out slightly bigger fighters. I currently have basic fighters. I have bombers, which do a single run on a heavy target, like, a station or something. I have a drone, which is an invisible scout, which reveals the map and stuff. And I have reinforcements, which calls for an emergency ship supply. And the super ability is the tactical bomber, which supposedly can target anything on the map. And I do have that thing also, which increases armor gen. And my chief engineer has an instant repair ability thing. So yeah, there you go, folks. These are all the ships in this game. Hopefully you'll get to see me play it. I said hopefully because as you can take a look at the upper right hand corner, there's only 274 players online. Not a lot of people play this game. This is basically what you're going to be seeing here a lot, folks. I am going to stop this current thing, and then the actual waiting will happen in part 2. Or maybe not. I don't know. No, probably shouldn't do that. Alright, so I guess I'm going to create a map. There's two things you can do. There's Conquest and there's Battlefield. Conquest is basically your Legends type of mode where, as you can see, there's your HQ, there's their HQ, there's stuff to capture in the middle, and that line right there, this is where your minions, creeps, whatever you want to call them, the teeny tiny little ships that your HQ sends out, this is their path. Now, unlike League of Legends, you can actually choose how many, there's different maps. There's not just one map. There's actually, there's variety. And some places have more than one lane. There's 3. Some places I think I've seen 5, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't like to do Conquest mode, to be honest, folks. I prefer a good old-fashioned slugfest. Battlefield. Battlefield basically is, it's just ships just duking it out. I prefer it this way. Hidden Path, Burning Plasma. I shall go with the Hidden Path. I shall do a quick 2-on-2. Call it a quickie war. No password, and let us create this map. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the majority of Stellar Impact. Sitting in an empty lobby, hoping, wishing, and praying that someone will actually join your game. As you can see, my Steam rating, my rating is only 90. I've seen players as high as like 600, 800, 900. So basically, ooh, someone joined. Wow, that was there you go. See, 632. As you can tell, I haven't been playing this game. He wants me to join something else. Alright, let's see this 6-on-3. Conquest. No, I don't want Conquest. Fine, let's go join Conquest. Personally, I don't like Conquest, as I mentioned earlier. But sitting in a lobby, hello. Sitting in a lobby for like an hour is not that fun, so for the sake of actually playing the game, I will join. Anyways, if you take a look at my Steam profile, those of you who have me friended on Steam, or if you just look up my profile if you want, Green Raven 22, it will say that I have about 12, 13 hours in this game. That is a lie, folks. The majority of that time is just sitting in a lobby, just waiting for people to join. Yeah, so it's more people need to play this. Unfortunately, this game is not free to play. From what I understand, the game's publishers, not developers, or the people who didn't actually create the game, the people that are just marketing the game, they forced this game to be paying to play. So unfortunately, that's why you only have like 200 people playing. I feel like I'm gonna have to talk here for a while because, you know, the waiting. Although I will stop the video at some point and then just wait. And then once I actually start a match, I will create part 2. So yeah, this game is not free to play, which is a shame, which is basically what's keeping a lot of people from actually starting. I think it's about $5, maybe $10 on Steam. And as I said, I got it during the Steam summer sale for like 99 cents or whatever. So, I do recommend this game. It's fun. If you enjoy like League of Legends and stuff like that, like all these MOBAs. By the way, I don't like saying MOBAs for some reason. I don't know, just don't. Yeah, hopefully you'll get enough people to join this and I'll actually show you. Sure, 2-on-2. Yeah, so let's go ahead and leave. Yeah, people are desperate in this game to actually start a match. Look at this, folks. 274 players online. That's like nothing for a game like this. Yeah. I really don't want to do Conquest. I just want to do a battle. Please, people, just let me do a battle. So yeah, this is basically the majority of the game. Sitting in a lobby, waiting for something to start. I'm gonna give it another 5-10 minutes, and I'll stop the video. And then when I actually start a match, which will probably be like 3 hours from now, I'll actually start a new segment. And you actually get to see the gameplay. Why do people not want to do battle? Like, why? Why? Anyway. Honestly, I just don't even know what to say at this point anymore. So I'm thinking maybe probably just, stop the video. So yeah, interesting ship, interesting concept, interesting design. But unfortunately, the not free to play is sort of handicapping this game from having new people join. If you have like $2 or $3 to spare, I recommend you try this out. Yeah, just this game needs more. This game is very fun. It just needs more people. It needs more exposure, more, you know. All right, so yeah, I think we're done here for this first part. I don't think you want to watch me sit around in this lobby for fuck knows how long. The longest I've ever been between starting a match is about an hour and a half. I swear to fucking God, people. It took about an hour and a half to start a match. I'm not even joking. At the time, there was only like 50 people online. Yeah, it's a good game. There's nothing technically wrong with it. There's not, it's not like the game is bugged. It's not like it's massively broken. People just don't know it. People just don't know the game, so they don't play it. And it's not free to play, so that's the other thing. Funny thing though, when I bought this game, I thought it was a single player only kind of game. I thought that the multiplayer was an optional thing. Boy, was I wrong. Oh, here, unlike in League, you do not get to fight against bots, sadly. Because believe me, I would be if I could, but this is a multiplayer affair only, and this is what you're getting. Anyways, folks, I think I've babbled long enough. I'm gonna stop the video. And then 3 hours from now, when I actually start a match, I will begin recording. So, toodles, folks. See you in the next segment. For you, it'll hopefully only be a few seconds. For me, God knows, don't even know at this point. Yeah, so stopping the video now. Bye-bye.